Hello, grade 9 learners. So here's our example number 2. So in this equation, this is also a rational algebraic equation. Again, we have fractional terms. Alright, so our first fractional term, x minus 4 over 3, and our second fractional term, positive 2 over x minus 2. So again, ang prinsipyo ra ni dali ra gyud no, atong tangtangon or wagtangon ang denominators. So, usually ang buhaton nato i-multiply nato ang denominators para makuha nato ang LCD. So usually ang atong buhaton i-multiply nato ang denominators para makuha nato ang LCD. Again, para matangtang ang denominators, kuhaon nato ang LCD sa denominator. So usually, ato ra i-multiply ang denominators. Okay, so we are going to multiply 3 times x minus 2. So ang atong usually buhaton class, so we are going to write a bracket. Okay, so mag-bracket lang ta ana. Kaya na may parenthesis, diba? So write a bracket sa left side. Unya, isuwat nato ang duha ka denominator. So 3 and x minus 2. So ang LCD gi-multiply nato sa each term. Okay? So sa right side, ato po isuwat ang factor 3 o ang factor x minus 2. Din kita kuha aning 3. Yes, so the denominator 3 sa first term and then x minus 2, denominator sa second term. Okay, ngayon man ni kay we are getting the LCD. And usually, to get the LCD, we just multiply the denominators. Right? So, ayaw lang sa good i-multiply. Okay, so just write factor 3 ug ang factor x minus 2. Okay? Right, so let's study the left side. So, naatay factors outside the bracket. Kay natay binomial inside the bracket. So, what we are going to do is distribute. Okay. So, kung kanini ka natay product, mura kag naay monomial. So, again, ang factors outside the bracket, i-divide sa denominator. Okay? So, mura ni siya whole number, guys, no? Alright. So, again, we distribute the LCD to the terms inside the bracket. So let's start with the first multiplication sentence. So the LCD times the first fractional term x minus 4 over 3. So atong buhaton, i-divide ang LCD by the denominator. So we have this division sentence here. So yes, you're correct. So, we have 3 in the numerator. Yan ay 3 sa denominator. So, ma-cancel out na siya. So, ang nahibilin, x minus 2. So, balik tayo sa main solution. So, i-cancel out ni ang 3. Ang nahibilin, x minus 2. So, ang nahibilin na factor nga x minus 2, atong i-multiply sa numerator na x minus 4. Alright, so we are now multiplying 2 binomials. So kung ingan ang hitsura sa multiplication sentence, unsa ganito ang technique? Yes, atong i-apply ang FOIL. So F stands for first term. So i-multiply ang mga first term. X ug ang X, okay? So natay ingani nga arrow, no? So X times X is x squared. So, unsa man na ang O? So, O is outer terms, no? Sa gawa. So, ang mga outer terms, we have x o ang negative 4. So, x times negative 4. So, we write x times negative 4. Next, letter I. Usama ng I. Inner term sa sud. Okay, so ang atong inner terms, negative 2 o ang x. So, we say negative 2 times x. So, negative 2 times x. And the last letter is L. And L stands for last terms. So, ang last terms kay negative 2 o negative 4. We say negative 2 times negative 4. Alright, so let's perform now for the next solution line. So, copy na niyang x squared. How much is positive x times negative 4? Unlike sign man. So, yes, the sign is negative. And then, kung naakay letter factor or variable factor and naakay number factor, itapad ra ang number o ang letter niya. Isuwat una ang number. Okay, so positive x, negative 4 is equal to negative 4x. Sunod, we have negative 2, ang number factor, and then ang letter factor kay x. No, so, ato ning kapihon, itapad ra ang negative 2 ug ang x, tantangon ang parenthesis. Alright, so negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Alright, and the last term, we have a number factor of negative 2 and another number factor of negative 2. So, negative 2 times negative 2. Okay, so we are multiplying the same sign. So, ang product, yes, positive. Alright, and then 2 times 4 is 8. Very good. So, negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Alright, and then underline the like terms. So, when you say like terms, sumao ni ang terms nga pariha og letter o pariha og exponent. So, ang negative 4 og negative 2, like terms. Kay pareho sila, ang letter part nila or variable part na ay letter x, unya ang exponent sa x, kay pareho sila 1. So, like terms ni. So, ato ning i-combine. So, ang buhato na to sa first term, ato lang kapihon, and then combine negative 4x, negative 2x. So, alright, so atong i-add ang number part. So, negative 4 plus negative 2. Yes, the same man ang sign. So, ang absolute value nga 4 ug 2 atong i-add. No? So, 4 plus 2 is 6. What is the common sign? Negative. Okay, and then copy the variable factor or the letter factor. So, we copy x. And then, copy positive 8. X minus 2 times x minus 4, we have is equal to x squared negative 6x positive 8. So, mao ni ang product sa first part of the distribution. No? So, we now write x squared negative 6x positive 8. Alright? So, ini ka-multiply ni mo aning LCD times the first factorial term, mao ni siya ang answer. Alright? Again, sa pag-multiply sa LCD o ang first factorial term, na-cancel ang 3. And then, ang nahibilin na factor, x minus 2. So, ang kaning factor nga nahibilin, i-multiply sa numerator na x minus 4, ang iyang product kay x squared negative 6x positive 8. Karon, i-distribute natong LCD diri sa second nga factorial term. So, have a look at the LCD. Sa numerator, we have x minus 2. And then, sa denominator, naapoy x minus 2. So, ma-cancel out na siya. So, ang nahibilin this time, ang 3. And then, ang nahibilin nga 3, i-multiply sa numerator nga 2. So, 3 times 2 is, yes, positive 6. And now we multiply all of the 3 factors at the right side. So, negative 5 times 3 times x minus 2. Right, so sugod ta multiply sa 3 times x minus 2, no? Atong i-compute ang LCD. So, we write 3 times x minus 2. So, we are going to distribute the 3 to each of the terms inside the binomial. So, we say 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Ang LCD, i-multiply na ito negative 5. So, kanina LCD, i-multiply sa negative 5. Right? So, we multiply negative 5 to the LCD, 3x minus 6. So, let's distribute. Negative 5 times 3x. So, multiply the number part. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. And then, copy the variable part. And then, negative 5 times negative 6. So, mahimong positive because we're multiplying the same sign. And then, 5 times 3 is 30. Okay, so we have negative 15x plus 30 at the right side. So, we write negative 15x plus 30. Okay, so please watch part number 3. We're going to simplify this solution line.